Today we are doing a test stream using our new streaming software. So I'm going to do a very easy class today. We're going to learn how to do a knock knock joke using Scratch 3. So here, if you haven't used Scratch before, Scratch is a really awesome bit of technology, okay? It teaches kids and also grown-ups how to do some really solid coding fundamentals, and it looks like it is made for kids, but in fact it is very fleshed out, and it's an actual coding language, especially with the way that it uses technical terms and technical names for a lot of its features, and also the Scratch 3 language is used in things like Lego Robotics, which is a really big part of my channel. So I'm just experimenting with this live stream using this new software. So if there are any issues, then bear with me. But if you have any comments or suggestions, then please make sure you write it in the comment below. I might not be able to read it. I haven't got everything set up properly yet, but I'll definitely get back to you if you leave me a message, okay? So, knock knock jokes. Well, I guess the first thing we gotta do would be to think of some knock knock jokes. So, if I had an audience here, then we would have a lot of really cool banter and interaction where you would be able to suggest some knock knock jokes for me. But because I'm not set up to read your comments, and also because I probably don't have an audience right now, I haven't done this streaming live for a long time, so I'm going to have to make up some knock knock jokes for myself. So, knock knock, who's there? Cows go cows go who? Cows don't go who, they go moo. Okay, so that was the first ever knock knock joke that came to my head. Okay, that's a terrible joke, but we're going to roll with it because this is live and I can't take another take. Okay, so we're going to create a character to be telling this joke for us. Okay, so we have this cat in our sprite list here. So if this is the first time you're using Scratch, this is the list of sprites. This on the top right corner is our stage, where we get to see the actual interaction with our game. In the middle here, this is our coding area, where you can drag coding blocks from the side, and these coding blocks snap together to form our code. On the left here is our coding blocks. You can scroll up and down to see all the different types of coding blocks and interactions, and as we go through the different lessons, I'm sure we'll touch on every single different type of one. And then here we have some different tabs. We have the code tab, which is holding all our code. We got a costume so that we can change the look of our sprites, and we have the sound tab where we can change some sounds. But today we're going to do a very short one just to do this test stream. Like I said, we don't want to do anything too dramatic. Okay, so here is our sprite. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to choose a new sprite because we want someone funny to tell this joke. Who is funny? Well, I go into my sprite list and I'm going to look for somebody who looks like they would love to tell us a joke. So we go all the way down. You know what? Monkeys are funny animals. We're going to get this monkey to tell us a joke. And then we're also going to choose our backdrop. So here is where we choose a sprite. Here is where we choose a backdrop. So here, I'm going to choose a backdrop. You know what? This monkey is going to be telling us a joke in a theater, because he's a stand-up comedian monkey. Okay? Stand-up comedian monkey is going to tell us a joke. So, first thing we're going to do is decide how this monkey is going to be interacting. Oh, should we be telling it the joke, or should it be telling us the joke? That is the question. I think the monkey should be telling us the joke, just to start off with, just for this stream. Okay? So, when we click on the flag, actually, when we click on the monkey, when we click on the monkey, I think it should ask us to tell us a joke. Okay, so let's go In order to do that, we click on the monkey and then we go into events. And then what we do is we go when this sprite is clicked. Okay, when this sprite is clicked is what happens when we actually tap on the monkey. Okay, so if we tap on the monkey, then it will trigger this block and whatever it is connected to. Okay, so we want our monkey to ask us knock knock, right? So let's go here. So we go into, well, normally, if you've done Scratch before, you would say something like this, right? You'd go into looks, you'd go say knock knock for 2 seconds, right? Knock knock for 2 seconds. And we would test if this works. So yes, we snap the code to our play button, and then we click on the monkey, and it says knock knock. Yeah, pretty easy, but this is a one-sided conversation. We don't want this one-sided conversation. We want the monkey to actually be asking us a question. So instead of saying knock knock for 2 seconds, we are going to go into sensing, and then it's going to ask knock knock, and then it's going to wait. All right, knock knock, and then it's going to wait. And what's it going to wait for? Well, it's going to wait until we say who's there. Okay, because the way that a knock knock joke works is that one person says knock knock, the other person says who's there, right? So we're going to go here, and then we are going to keep asking knock knock until the answer is who's there. Why am I doing that? Well, watch this. Because if the monkey says knock knock and I don't say who's there, then it means that I'm not getting the joke, right? Because it's the joke only flows if I say who's there, and if I don't say who's there, it's just going to keep asking me knock knock until I say the right word, which is who's there. So operators, I'm going to go into the answer has to be equal to who's there. Okay. And the thing that it's equal to, we go to sensing, we go answer. Okay, knock knock, who's there? Okay, this is getting pretty simple. But now we have a problem, okay? We have a little bit of a user experience issue. If we have answer equals who's there, there are some people who might not, especially kids, might not know how to type in the apostrophe. They might just type who's there without the apostrophe. So we're going to make sure that we also make it so that we will let people through the game if it says the answer is who's there with the apostrophe and also who's there without the apostrophe, right? Because there are kids who are not, who may or may not write down the apostrophe. So we create another one, and who's there, and we make that the answer as well. So here we are saying that if you say knock knock, we are accepting the answer as equal to who's there with an apostrophe or who's there without an apostrophe. That is just a user experience improvement, because sometimes some kids might not know how to use an apostrophe. Okay, after we say knock knock, we say who's there, and then it's going to say cows go. All right, so let's do the same thing. So we go ask cows go and wait. Okay, but here is another thing, because the only correct answer that it's going to accept is when we say cows go who, right? Because that's the way the knock knock joke works. So here, same reason, same thing as we did before. We go, oh, sorry, not repeat. That would be silly. We go repeat until. Repeat until. So it's going to keep going cows go until we say the right word, which is that the answer equals cows go who. Okay, so we got to make sure that the answer equals cows go who. So this is a simple knock knock joke, right? We go when we click on the sprite, monkey's gonna ask us knock knock, And then it's going to move on to the next one only if we type in who's there with an apostrophe or who's there without an apostrophe, because some kids might not be able to find that apostrophe key. So we want to let those kids through too. So after we say who's there, then it's going to ask cows go. Okay, and this is the joke, right? This is the setup for the joke. Cows go, and then we have to say, the kids have to say cows go who, right? And then the punchline is going to be funny, okay? Cows don't go who, they go moo. Okay, so here we go into motion. Looks, and then we say the punchline. Cows don't go who, they go moo. All right, so here we say it for 2 seconds, but you know what? Let's test it. Let's test this out, see if it works. So I'm gonna make this big screen. Let's click on our, let's pause everything. Let's click on our monkey and see our code in action. Oh, no, that's totally not. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, what happened was that our answer did not get refreshed, okay? So we need to make sure we change the answer over here, okay? So let's go over here. Test. You know what? I'm lazy. I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. All right. Let's go press on the monkey. What? Okay. This is not supposed to happen. Why is it going? If answer equals who's there or answer equals who's there, then ask knock. And okay, so here. Okay, because I did not do this correctly. I had to make repeat until instead of if. So I have an if then block, which is not correct. So this is the same, like I said, this is actual coding, all right? The same debugging methods are still going to be required. A lot of people think Scratch is a kid's programming language, but it is not. It is actually very fleshed out, very mature. Let's try this. Knock, knock, and then I go, blah. No, it's not going to work. I have to say, who's there? Okay, in order to go through, which is great. All right, so now we attach the rest of our code, and then we'll try it again. All right. Knock, knock. Who's there? Cows go. Cows go who? And then cows don't go who, they go moo. Okay, so that is the punchline, but it's not that funny yet, okay? Have you ever been to a joke or a stand-up comedy show where someone tells a joke and no one's laughing? Maybe there's like, that wasn't really funny. Well, we need to make this more funny by making people laugh, okay? We're making a laugh track. So we go into sounds over here. So here we were at the coding tab. Then we go up to the sounds. Now we're going to look for a laugh track, okay? So we go to choose a sound. And then we're going to laugh. Crowd laugh. Yep, this is perfect. So crowd laugh is good. So here, when we hit the punchline, we say start sound, crowd laugh. Okay? So that is how we do it. And let's try it. Okay, we got this monkey. Is there a funny name for this monkey? Can I make a pun out of it? Not on the spot, I don't think. So I click on it. There's knock knock. And let's say I don't get the joke. Huh? It keeps asking me knock knock because we have coded it to make sure that we are only taking who's there. And we can do it with or without the apostrophe. So let's do it with the apostrophe today. So who's there? Cows go. And then here, I can also still keep on doing, I don't know. So here, it's going to keep saying it until I say the right word, okay? So, pardon me, I mean right words. Cows go who? Got a nice crowd reaction there. This monkey is now infinitely more funny because there is a laugh track, okay? So what did we do today? We created a sprite. We chose a monkey put it on a backdrop, which was a theater, just to make this example. Like I said, this is our first test stream for coding videos, and this is just testing some of our new software. So here, when we are clicking onto our sprite, what we do is the monkey is going to ask knock knock and wait until the answer is equal to who's there. Okay? We created a new operator to make sure that it accepts who's there with or without the apostrophe. That's just so that the user experience for little kids is going to be better, because some kids might not find the apostrophe key, and we don't want to leave them out of the fun, right? So we keep asking knock knock. Someone on the computer will say who's there, and then it goes to the next part. It's going to say cows go, and then we repeat this question until the person says cows go who, and then after that, if someone says cows go who, then we start a laugh track, and also we have the punchline. Cows don't go who, they go moo. Okay, and maybe for your challenge when you get back home, then you can try to make this app yourself and add your own knock knock joke. Maybe you have a more funny one, all right? Maybe you have a funnier knock knock joke that is going to be better than my one. So that's it from me today. This is a test stream on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time, okay? Bye-bye.